Hello, my name is Bugaboo Gamer, and I just noticed it looks really weird if you are seeing yourself in like third person holding the spear. Um, a new update just announced. What will very quickly not be new in like a year, maybe even just a couple months because of how fast the updates come now. But it has spears and Nautilus. And I have named my Nautilus Astronaut. So Astronaut is gonna have a spaceship. It's just gonna be a big, like, cartoony rocket ship. And please ignore my dog grave. I'm not good at keeping pets alive. And also don't get too attached to Astronaut with that thing in mind. I'm also not good at keeping myself alive. Now, why do I keep going near the dog grave? I don't want to go near the dog grave. Okay, I guess. So, Astronaut's little rocket ship is going to be somewhere around here. And I need to get the blocks for it. What am I going to make it of? And how am I going to stop it from looking to me? Alright, let's see what blocks I have. Red concrete is like what I envision it probably being made out of. But the amount I have isn't that much. So that doesn't feel like that good an idea. I have a bunch of terracotta. Let's go see. This is only like a fraction of it. Let's go look. I built a giant tree house, but like not a normal tree house. Why does it have bees in it? Bees, be free! I built a giant tree house, but it's literally just a giant tree with a house in the like log, I guess. I don't know what the center of a tree is meant to be called. I don't think what they're supposed to be hollow trees like this, unless they're very unhealthy trees. But I believe this chest has a bunch of terracotta in it. So let's get some terracotta. This should be hopefully enough. And then I have snow. I want it to have some, I guess like it would be like kind of a firework, like this firework design, but more like what you imagine a rocket to look like. I'm not sure how to get that across. Do I have that much? I have pale oak. I guess this is going to be a rocket ship made of wood now. Hopefully this doesn't look terrible. It's almost nighttime. I'm not sure if I should wait for it to be night. I'm just gonna try and make the thing now. Astronaut is either incredibly excited for the rocket ship or incredibly terrified for it. Let's hope it's excitement. Maybe he's just terrified after he heard the thing about the dog. You may notice there's an unfinished pumpkin here. That's because the last time I made a video was like 2 months ago in October. This is meant to be a smile. This doesn't look like a smile. Maybe I should tear that down, but let's just head back over here and question what's going on with this water. I think about here is where I want it to be. So let's build out. And what does a rocket ship look like? I guess like this, maybe, possibly. I don't know. I have such a like vague idea of what this is gonna look like. This might end up looking terrible. I need to go to bed so it's not night. My redstone alarm clock didn't go off. That was weird. Maybe it just didn't want everyone to hear the terrible sound I made using the mob heads I gathered. So this is kind of a rambling thing. Like, this doesn't really matter at all. But this trident has, I don't know which one it is. Maybe channeling? One of those enchantments causes a lightning strike to whatever you hit with the trident, if it's a thunderstorm. So, when I had a thunderstorm happen in my world, I ran around and I had creeper, and I just went around zapping creepers, making them charge creepers, and having them electrify other mobs so that they dropped their mob heads. Because I guess apparently creatures' heads become thin air unless they're electrified. This already looks kind of terrible. What am I gonna do about this? Maybe like I go across one and then I go like that, and then like that. I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm also in the water now, so this is even harder than it should be to do. Okay, and then I make that. I need an axe. Why do I not have an axe on me? Let's just hop up. So then, let's get rid of this. Okay, we're getting rid of this piece of wood. And now we need to do like a matching symmetrical thing here. And continue hoping this doesn't look terrible. Maybe if I just keep going, it will look better. Okay, so I need to do that. And this. I need this block to go away. Ah! No! I fell into the water and now it's restarted its mining thing. I could spend this time to go craft an axe, and then this would save me so much time. But instead, I just let that happen. It's gonna look like a rocket ship if I just keep going. If I keep telling that to myself, and I keep trying, this is gonna become a rocket ship. Okay, for some reason I'm thinking this for like the floor. Okay, so then let's get a little bit more pale oak planks. This is gonna take forever to mine. Or not, thankfully. Okay, let's get more pale oak. And then I guess I'm gonna need to like make a little thing for the Nautilus to enter and exit through. I guess it's gonna have to have a gate here so that the Nautilus can't enter or exit on its own. Let's just try and make that. Okay, so now there's a little door. I hope the Nautilus is fine with this size the rocket ends up being. I don't think I'm gonna have enough of the pale oak. I might need to mine some more. Yeah, I'm gonna have to mine more. I think I want to transition to this now. So then let's try this. So this. Then this. I guess another row of this. Then another row of this. Really, really hoping this looks good. And then I guess let's go like that. And then we need to make like a little roof bit. Ah, now I need to place this again. Okay, so we're gonna make a little roof bit for this. And hope this doesn't. This should look like a rocket once I go back to the ground. And I need to remove these blocks too since they're not part of the rocket. I like don't want to look at it until I'm gonna get a good angle of it. So like here seems good. Yeah, that's a spaceship, kind of. If you squint at it, maybe I can fix it with some lights, or maybe some more of the pale oak. And I think the red terracotta. I'm gonna go get an axe now since I definitely need one. Let's get. I always click on that sign. Yeah, stone axe. Better than no axe. Astronaut seems excited. His house is almost kinda maybe going to be done somewhat soon. There's a zombie piglin here. Why'd you come out here? Okay. I guess he's just gonna hang out. Yep, he's literally just gonna swim there while I build. Okay. So I want to replace these bits with more red terracotta. Yeah, that looks better. Maybe. Alright, I think the entrance bit needs some of the red terracotta too. How did I just do that? How did I get her flying into this? What is that zombie pigman doing? Alright, so let's get rid of this. And apparently my axe will get angry when I'm doing that. Now let's go back out and see how this looks. I think maybe if I add more pale oak to that bit, it'll look better. Ah, now I have to climb back up there. Okay, let's place a block. It's nighttime again, so I'm gonna go to bed and then we can see how the rocket ship is looking. I'm thinking, hopefully, maybe if I add lights to it. Oh! You got to hear my alarm clock and it worked this time. Yeah, I'm hoping maybe if I add lights to the spaceship, it will look more like a rocket ship. What is this? What have I built? I think maybe I need to just get rid of all the normal terracotta really doesn't look that good. I think it needs to all be replaced with red or white terracotta replaced it all. I think the problem is partly the top bit. Like, it's not pointy enough, I guess. But it does look better now at the traditional, tan terracotta is not there. That really wasn't giving rocket ship vibes, I feel like. Okay, that's maybe a little white bit on the end. This might do. Maybe just the first block. Maybe that will make it look good on its own. Let's just go back down and see. Ah! Alright, and... yeah! I think it's starting to actually look somewhat like a rocket ship. It looks very much like the firework rockets, but at least it's identifiable as a rocket. Close enough, at least. Let's get these little blocks what did not manage to be gotten before. Okay. I think it's half done now. Step 2, phase 2, whatever, is get rid of the blocks I accidentally left. But then, now I have to add lights. I imagine maybe glowstone or lanterns. Something could help that look more like a sci-fi rocket ship, which just happening to be floating in the ocean. The only lights I have are torches, of course. What lights can I make? If I type lights, will it come up with lights? Ah. Not if I misspell light. Nope, just stuff with light in its name. Okay, I need soul soil if I wanted to do soul torches or lanterns or anything. But I do feel like that would look... I guess I can try it with normal light. I think I have a box of never stuff. Somewhere. By this little scene I made of a wither skeleton and a pigman fighting. Yep. There's no glowstone in this either. There's only a bit of glowstone dust. Apparently I'm using torches. That kelp is annoying me. It's too close to the spaceship. It looks like it's attached to it. Yeah, I don't think I can go in the Nether. There's definitely a wither on the upper side of this portal. Because I thought it would be safer to have it in the Nether where it can't destroy my builds, and then it just kind of teams up with the other things in the Nether to make it impossible to fight against it. So it was a very not good idea to fight it. Torches. Maybe candles? How do you make candles? And... Oh, I completely misspelled that. Candles. Oh, right, candles wouldn't be plural. How do you make... I need honeycomb. How do you get honeycomb? Honeycomb is like from like 10 years ago now, and I still don't have any idea how to do anything with bees. All I know is how to steal honey from them with a bottle, and then what they get angry at you when you do that. And what you get poisoned. My fish is trying to escape. Go back in the water. Bad fish. No! No! Okay, I apparently have a fish in the pool now. That's great. Yeah, I don't know how you get honeycomb, so apparently I'm just gonna have to... All of our options have failed due to my laziness. So... I guess it's just torches. Frog lights or sea lanterns would be the best option, but I'm not fighting an ocean monument or going and tracking down a frog. So I can have frog lights and stuff. So let's just light this up. This really didn't help, but whatever. This isn't the important part. Now we're going on to phase 3, which is getting the bucket of water. So I can fill in the... I had a bucket already. I don't want that. I want this and that. And then I also need a gate so I can block off the thing for when I'm not using the Nautilus. But... oh, I guess I can use this. Or this. This would fit in more. Okay. It's nighttime though, so... I have to sleep first again. Alright, so... let's fill this bucket with water. And let's get this terracotta. Why am I so bad at this? I just need to get this accessible. Because I'm probably gonna fall off this rocket ship again. And then let's do... I don't like it that way. I'm gonna have it face the other way. Since I think that would look better. Yep. And then... there. Okay, now... let's fill this up with water. And then now... that should be infinite water blocks. Wow, this filled itself up really easily. Way easier than I was expecting. Now I just need to do it for the second row. And... one more time. This is just barely not getting the torches. And it's filled in. Alright. I need to... how do I put this? Okay, so that... I need both of these to have water. Okay. Now this is water accessible. Does it still look like a rocket ship with the water pouring out of it? I guess a flooded rocket ship. Okay. Now all I have to do is get Astronaut in here without anything bad happening to it. Astronaut may or may not be the third astronaut. Not astronaut. Astronaut may or may not be the third Nautilus I've tamed. This is... I'm already struggling. Okay. Don't question what happened to the other Nautiluses. They're in a very good place. What is happening? I need more water. Why is this so hard? I just need to get out of this... okay, can I have it? That was a very scary noise. Oh, I was on there! And he wasn't in water. Okay, am I on the land? I think I'm on the land. Okay. How do I... What is happening? I think I need to see third person. What is happening right now? Ah! No! No, 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 no! Oh, no. Oh, I'm so sorry, Astrid. I am so sorry. What happened? This went terribly. This has not worked at all. I just need to scoop up all this water so I can get rid of it. Why is there infinite water? What did I do? Okay, I'm just gonna get blocks. I'm gonna cover it up with blocks. Okay, the water's gone. I still kinda need a Nautilus. I guess it would be more respectful to make Astronaut a grave first, though. Okay, let's get the cobblestone. I feel like every Nautilus in the entire ocean is gonna hide from me now. This is 3 Nautilus what have died from my incompetence at keeping things alive. R.I.P. Astronaut. You lived for a very short, 2 days. You still outlived your cousins who lived 30 minutes. Why am I so bad at keeping a Nautilus? I'm very sorry. I need to get a boat. Where'd the fish go? Don't tell me... Oh. At least the salmon is alive. That's a lot of fish I threw away. But I have a lot of pufferfish to go for it. A Nautilus, what I promise I will 100,000% not let die this time. Maybe I can lure it in with a pufferfish. I'm just gonna throw a few in the water. It's gonna show up for those, right? No. It's too smart to be my friend. Okay. There has to be one somewhere. It's not like they could all just, one extinct. I keep thinking random stuff like squids is a Nautilus, and I'm getting disappointed when it turns out what I'm just seeing things. Speed isn't supposed to be able to work on boats, but it's definitely working on... Why is there a spider here? Yeah, I had to come back to my base, since it's getting dark and I do not want to be searching for a Nautilus out in the dark, or if there are any, I'd have no way of seeing. Alright, I've been looking for a while and haven't found any. I guess I'm going to take a break now. When I come back to play and look for a new Nautilus, I guess hopefully that one survived. Nautilus, where are you? Oh! Wait! This is gonna look like I cheated you into the game. How did I spend an hour last night in my first session of this video looking for you, and then 2 seconds into looking for a Nautilus this time, I just find one. It's definitely gonna look like I spawned you in and cheated. Please just trust me this is a legit survival world. I don't think I'd spend 1,223 days on it. If it wasn't, I think it would be much lower and I'd have all this stuff if I was cheating. Why is this Nautilus making weird noises? Is it that upset what it's gonna be my new pet? So obviously I can't just reuse the astronaut name, because that would be disrespectful to astronaut. But this guy still needs a name, and I'm kind of too lazy to think of one myself. So if people leave names in the comments of this video for this guy, and I like any of them enough, will pick one of the names to use for this guy. And then, hopefully... Okay, I suffocated, but he's fine. This is the correct outcome. Now I just need to get out. Okay, he's in his rocket ship. I have now successfully captured a new Nautilus friend. Yeah, that looks like a rocket ship. He has his own little spaceship now. So, the new ASTRONAUTILUS is here. But he will not be ASTRONAUTILUS in respect to the original ASTRONAUTILUS. So, I'm going to look through names in the comments. And if I see one I like enough, then I'll use it for ASTRONAUTILUS, and I will credit the person who I got it from. I'll show their little username and comment. If no one leaves a name I like enough, or literally just no one thinks of any names, then I will have to think of a name myself. And it's probably gonna be something dumb, like Space Fish or something. I was really, counting on Astronaut living longer than he did. I guess I don't need the pufferfish now, but where do I put pufferfish? It's not food for me, but it is food. Nature? It's natural, right? Wait, I need to put these back too. These are more important than that, I guess. I take this random string. I guess since you watched to the end of the video, I'll show you a thing I worked on before I made the video. It didn't seem important enough to make a video on, but I did feel like making it for the new Mounts of Mayhem draw. Other than getting a Nautilus, I also emptied out the horse pen and put some piggies where the horses used to be. And then now, over here, is the... I don't remember what I named it. I'm gonna have to go walk to it and see. It is Gallop Field, made December 10th. And it has all of my horses and donkeys, and even the new zombie horse and his skeleton horse friend. So, this, and also, now, the last time I was going to make a video was back during October, and it was going to be this weird pumpkin thing, but I just did not care about finishing it. So now there's just this weird pumpkin statue doing whatever. I should probably eat food so I heal. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. And next time, since it's December, I'm going to be decorating that giant treehouse I spent a couple months building and turning it into a Christmas treehouse. So, I don't know. Remember to look for your watch history in a week if you want to see that. Or if you want to support me, you could just subscribe, and then it would be way easier for you to see when that treehouse is made Christmas tree. Self-promotion is nice. I'm gonna probably do something dumb and lose all my stuff now.